Gonna make sugar cookies for the holidays. My kids are coming in from college to stay, and I'm gonna get them mixed and chilled, and we're gonna decorate them tonight. I've got 3 cups of all-purpose flour in here. I've got 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. I've got a ½ teaspoon of salt and a ½ teaspoon of baking soda. I'm gonna put that in there. And I just whisk that around, get that incorporated. Really good. Okay, and I'm gonna set that aside. I got my KitchenAid here mixed up. And I've got 1½ cups of sugar, white sugar. And I'm gonna put in a ½ cup of unsalted butter, which is this stick of butter here. Just like that. And then we're gonna go in with a ½ cup of shortening. I don't know if you could use all butter in this. I never have. So that's completely up to you, but let me get all the shortening out. Okay, I got that done. I'm gonna mix this all together. Uh-oh. Didn't have my bowl on there right, so I'm just gonna keep mixing that until it gets creamy. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, got that all mixed up. And I'm gonna put in 2 eggs to this, just like that. Make sure I didn't get a shell down in there, which I did. We don't need no crunchy cookies like that. Secret, ½ cup of sour cream goes in here. Makes them great. I know it probably sounds weird to some of you guys, but it's really a good cookie. So there's that, and then I'm gonna put in a ½ teaspoon of almond extract. Just a half. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oops, a little more than a teaspoon, but that's okay. And I'm gonna mix that up and get that all incorporated. Okay, got that incorporated. Now I'm just gonna slowly add in my flour, let that get mixed in as good as possible. Just gonna keep adding it in like that. Okay, and I'm going to scrape down the sides real fast. Okay, got those scraped. Keep mixing it until it's all flour free, it looks like. Okay, I believe that's mixed to where I want it to be. I'm gonna find the lever here. Do that. Get off of here. Okay, got that off, and I'm just gonna scrape off this beater because you want all your dough, and then once I get that scraped off, I'll show you how I'm gonna store this to chill. Okay, I've kind of got it into a small ball. I'm gonna get me some saran wrap, plastic wrap, whatever you want to use. And get a pretty good sized piece out here, guys. And we're gonna let this chill for at least an hour. And that should be fine. And go from there. I'm gonna do it just like that. I might make 2 discs. I think I will, because I can leave one chilling while we're in the middle of baking cookies and making and rolling them out. And I'm just gonna keep doing that, kind of keep it in there like that, and smush him down just a little, just so he's kind of round, so when we roll him out. And guys, and I'll just wrap this up tight, put it in the fridge, and let it chill. When everybody gets here, we'll start making sugar cookies, baking them, and then we'll decorate them. Okay guys, 350. I got my cookie dough ready. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour out here. I've got some icing made, a buttercream, because my family likes buttercream versus the royal icing. I'm gonna sprinkle just a little flour so it doesn't stick to the counter.
What you making, Mom?
Oh, there's my daughter, she's home. Has to get into the videos. Okay, this is nice and chilled. Just like that. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this a about 1/4 of an inch thick. Let me get that done. Okay guys, I got it to 1/4 of an inch. I'm gonna do a star. I like shapes that are easier to cut out and ice. Get as close to the edge as I can. I'm doing stars right now. And then I'm gonna scoop these up with a little spatula once I get them all where I want them to be. Just like that. Okay. And this dough tastes fantastic. Peel it apart just like that, kind of like a puzzle. And my husband's getting cookie cutters out. Snowflake trees, stars, they make the best shapes. I'm gonna put those on my cookie sheet and I'll bake these at 350. And I'll show you what they look like when they're baked. Okay guys, they're out of the oven. I'll let them cool for just a couple of minutes and I'll put these on a cooling rack and keep baking them and then we'll ice them. I'm not gonna show the icing tonight, but go make you some sugar cookies.